Guys, welcome to the King Closers Formula. I am the King Closer, RJ Bates III, coming to you live on this beautiful Tuesday at 2:22 p.m., just like we do every single Tuesday. And today I'm going to be doing the thing that you guys love the most and the thing that I love to do the most, calling sellers live. Today I'm going to be using PropertyLeads. These are exclusive nationwide leads that are coming to me for $30 a piece. And the team over at PropertyLeads wanted me to let you guys know that there is a massive opportunity right now where evenings people are shutting down their accounts on the exclusive leads. And that is a massive opportunity for you to come in and pick those leads up. That one of the things that we don't ever do is we don't ever turn our PropertyLeads account off. And so we are getting leads. The majority of our leads are actually coming in late at night, early in the morning. Don't sleep on that, okay? And that is something that I think the majority of people are doing. They want to try to get the live transfer. They want to get those leads at a specific time frame. Makes sense, but don't sleep on the fact that leads are constantly being generated by PropertyLeads throughout the day. All right, let's just get into it. Let's just jam-pack this thing with as many calls as we can today. Listen, I'm on a mission. I want to get some properties under contract. It's been a minute since I've actually called sellers during a whole live. I've been doing a lot of the bringing on TU members. And so today I want to rock this. I've got my favorite type of lead just right out of the gate. Full gut needs everything. Yes. Those are the ones I love to see right there. Not me.
The person you're calling isn't accepting messages right now. Why don't you text them or try calling?
Let's try again. Alex, I got crushed in fantasy this year. Crushed by injuries.
The person you're calling isn't accepting messages right now. Why don't you?
That's a new little voicemail answer there.
Hello.
Hi, is Ashley there? No.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
All right, so she answered and then hung up on me and then forwarded me a voicemail. So now I'm going to send her a text. So basically, I just said, hey, Ashley, you filled out a form on my website about your property there. See if I can get her to call me back. Give her just a second there. She heard the king and hung up. It happens. Happens to everybody. If only I could do a Morgan Freeman voice, but I can't. All right.
sorry, the number you have dialed has calling restrictions that... We're sorry, the number you have dialed...
Hi, you have reached Gary. You can leave a message, and I will call you back.
Hey, Gary, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there in Buffalo. If you could, give me a call back, 817-915-6860. Thank you. Yeah, buddy.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated...
Hello,
Hey, it's Thomas there.
this is him.
Hey, Thomas, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Yerby Street. Looked like you had filled out a form on my website saying that you were looking to sell that property. Is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome. How much were you looking to get for it?
Well, value's at 164, but try that. But I don't know. I don't want to go any less than 150.
Okay. Well, tell me a little bit about what you got going on there.
Well, I inherited this place from my mom and dad,
Okay.
and it's as far as I know, it's a 1950 modular home that I know of, because they bought it from somebody here in town, and they really did do nothing but put the roof on it, siding, and windows. And it goes from Yerby Street to another block, so it's got almost a block of yard. It's a big yard, is what it is.
Okay. You think that's a modular home?
Yes, because the down in the basement, the ceiling has plywood on it, and they had electric work done to it, and they said they had put the plywood back up after they cut a hole in it to put wiring and stuff in. So that's what's holding it together.
Okay.
Plus there's two rails that go right down on each side of the house, all blocks. They built block walls, and then they put these rails across it to hold it in place.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's a nice home. I mean, I've done some painting and stuff on the inside, make it a lot better looking than what it was.
So when you said it's evaluated at 164, where did that number come from?
Well, I did something here a while back, and they told me what it was. I forgot what I did. I think I was going to have my bathroom remodeled, and the guy quoted, he looked it all up. He says the worth $164,000. I just took his word for it.
Okay. Does the property need any work now in order to be livable condition, or is it all fixed up?
I'm living in it now.
Oh, you're living in it.
Yes.
Okay. So does it need any work to it?
Not really. I mean, unless might need a carpet replaced, do something with the carpet. I mean, this had carpet in it since my mom and dad lived here for probably 35, 40 years and still has the same carpet in there. And some people just prefer hardwood floors nowadays, but I've lived in it for two years without my parents, but I lived here probably 6 years with them just to take care of them.
Okay. What's got you looking to sell it if you're living in it?
It's just too big of a place for me. I'm just a single person. I don't need a 2-bedroom, full base. Well, it's not full, but there's a basement. The yard and stuff. It's just too big for me.
Gotcha. What's the reason why not just list it with a realtor?
Well, I haven't done that yet. I was planning on it, but I've been on Facebook and I've seen these things on there about we buy your cash, you can buy your home for cash. So thought I'd give it a try, but
right. So we're investors. So obviously we're looking for something that, you know, we can make profit off of. And there's a couple of properties in your neighborhood that are going right around that $200,000 range, but most of them are larger or brick. You know, that 150, 160 range is probably what this property would be worth on the open market if it was remodeled. It doesn't have to be completely remodeled, but for us, you know, we would need to buy that at a discount. So we wouldn't be anywhere close to that 150 number that you're talking about there.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, I think you could probably consult with some realtors and maybe they would, you know, come walk the property and tell you what they could list it for. I don't know if 150 would be with 30-year-old carpet and stuff like that. I mean, I would assume it would probably need to be a little bit discounted, just to be honest with you.
Right. Yeah, this is all new stuff to me. I've never done all this stuff before. So,
yeah, I mean, if you're not in a rush and you don't have a reason to sell for cash, hiring a realtor is going to be the best fit for you. That's where you're going to get the most money. Of course, you have to pay commissions and you have to wait on offers. The only concern would be is just if there's things that are going on with the property that could potentially keep it from being lendable, meaning any structural issues or system issues like boilers, AC, foundation, roof, anything like that. But in this case, for an investor, I mean, we wouldn't even be north of 100,000, to be honest with you.
right. Well, I appreciate that. I'm just trying to get an idea. I might go through a realtor and see what that does.
Yeah, that's going to be how you always get the most amount of money.
Right.
Yeah. All right, Thomas. Well, I appreciate you taking my call and best of luck with that. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Next. Oh, that poor guy. He's delusional on his pricing. How'd you come up with that price?
Your call has been forwarded to.
I did something and they told me.
Your call has been forwarded to.
I don't know what I did. That's probably not a sound strategy. You should probably at least know what you did.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Maribel, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on. Why are things just hanging up on me? That was a voicemail that hung up on me. That's new. Voicemail's like, I don't like the way you sound. Gone. Here we go.
You know,
Hi, is Sydney there?
this city.
Hey, Sydney, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Helen Street. Looked like you just filled out a form on my website saying that you're looking to sell that. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, he is.
Awesome. How much were you looking to get for it?
That 195.
195. All right.
I got a 185 offer on it.
Why didn't you take it?
Why didn't I take it? I didn't want to take it. Got that big phrase for 240, and I'm right here on a real busy corner on the corner of 2025 and Helen Street. So if it don't bring at least 195,000, I ain't hurt to sell it.
All right. Why are you looking to sell it?
I bought a place up here in Huntsville, and built me a house on it.
Okay.
I'm 77 years old, and I'm ready to get a little further out.
All right. 195. That 10,000 makes that big of a difference to you, huh?
Well, it makes a difference to me. I live on a fixed income, and I got utility utility box out there 40 foot long. I got to move it, and I got to move a little building. It's going to cost me about $6,000 to move into, and it'll take me about $4,000 or $5,000 to clean this piece of property up that I got up there. It's got a house on it, but I got to spend a lot of money on it once I get in there.
Okay. When you filled out the form, it said that the property was a full gut. It needed everything. Is that accurate or no?
No, it don't need nothing.
Oh.
In fact, I just put a $10,000 air conditioning heater in. And got new hot water heater. Whole place looks good. I mean, it ain't no piece of junk. It ain't no Taj Mahal either.
Does it still have the wood paneling in the bedroom?
No, it's sheetrock.
Okay.
Whole house is sheetrock except for the front. We had my office up there, that's wood paneling.
There's a picture of, I guess, an old listing that there was a bedroom that had wood paneling. So I guess maybe that's old. So you said you got an offer for 185. Was that from another investor, or was that from an owner occupant?
No, that's from an investor out of Kentucky.
Investor out of Kentucky, huh?
Yes. Just got that yesterday.
They come see the property or do it over the phone?
No, they sent up somebody out to look at it.
Look at them. Look at them go. Let's see here. So if I buy it from you for 195, I mean, what do you think? You said it appraised for 240.
It appraised for 240, and there's exactly a square half acre here.
When
I take not 190 for it. That'll squeeze me through the hole.
when did it appraise for 240?
About 7-8 months ago.
Okay. And that was an actual appraiser, not the tax?
No, shit, no. I paid I think $300 or $400 to get this thing appraised.
I got you.
It was surveyed too.
$216.
I don't know what the county appraisal is on it.
So when they offered you 185, was that they were going to buy that cash, or were they wanting to do a novation?
No, the first people wanted to do an ovation. I told them no. I'm not tearing my credit up.
Well, a novation would just be where we listed on the MLS and then just pay you the 185, whatever, and then whatever we get on top, we keep. That's what that is. So it wouldn't impact your credit whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
But in order to do that, I mean, if it could sell for 240, I'd be pretty close. I'd be pretty close to that 185, be at like 186. But I need to verify that it could sell for the 240. I don't know if it could or not. It would really depend on the.
It'll be springtime.
Yeah, I mean, things pick up in January and February. I mean, why wouldn't you just go list it for 240?
I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna do one of two things. I'm gonna lease the property out because I can split it in two pieces. I can rent the house out, and then I got that shop out there on Faces 2025. I can rent that out, and I can just keep the place. Does it bring in good? But I don't want to mess with it. I'm too old.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Why haven't you just listed it?
Why do I list it?
Why haven't you just put it on the market with a realtor, with a real estate agent?
I'm so sick and tired of real estate agents over my life that I don't care about messing with them.
So what if I came along and I dealt with them and I just gave you close to that 190 number, but it takes me 90 to 120 days? What would you say to that?
Oh, I just, if you're guaranteed, I just go on and move.
Well, nothing in life is guaranteed. We got to find an owner occupant that's willing to come in and pay us close to that 240 number. Because the way it would work is I'd come in, I would find a realtor that could say, hey, we could do this for the 240. They list it. We go put it on the market. Husband and wife come along. They fall in love with it. They say they're going to do 240. Then we've got to pay the realtor commissions, the closing costs, all of the inspection items. And then whatever's left over between that and your 190, that's what we keep for our profit. And so that normally takes somewhere in the range of 90 to 120 days. But I wouldn't want to tell you it's 100% guaranteed, because obviously we're going to be waiting on someone to come along and want to buy it for that 240 number. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I won't play that game.
You wouldn't want to?
Yeah. Because when I get out of here, I'm going to do one of two things. I'm going to sell it, or I'm going to rent the place out and let my kids have the income.
All right. But you don't want to mess with it, so you don't want to do all that. But if you want to sell it for cash and you don't want to deal with realtors, you're going to have to come down on the price a little bit.
Well, I got 185, so I don't have to come down below that.
You got an offer for 185. You don't have 185,000 in the bank account. Because based off of what I'm looking right now, that makes no sense. How is an investor going to make money buying this at $185,000?
I don't know how they come up with that number.
Exactly.
They don't want to come up with that number. I didn't.
Well, here's what I'll offer you, Sydney. I could do the novation, and we would be pretty close to that 190 number. You don't want to play that game today, and that's okay. I understand the reason why. But I also know how bad my competition is. So if you decide to go with that 185 number, you save my number. So when they don't close and they don't perform, call me back and we can have a conversation. Okay.
I appreciate it.
All right, Sydney. Appreciate you. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Boy, I have no idea how that 185 would work out. So on something like that right there, that is I always talk about it on here where you should be able to close leads today that you purchase February and March. That would be a perfect one right there that I know for a fact that whatever that other investor is going to do is not going to work out unless they're trying to pull the wool over his eyes and do a novation, which he just said, I don't want to do. What number did it need to be at? Well below 190 if it was going to be cash. If we could get to 240, we need to be at 186 for a novation. I didn't even underwrite it any other way because we weren't even going to have a conversation.
I'm sorry, you can't leave a message.
That wouldn't work for a hotel. There's no spread there. It's novation only.
Hello.
Hi, is Stephanie there?
Yes, speaking.
Hey, Stephanie, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on South Stern Avenue.
Okay.
Look like you filled out a form on my website saying that you were interested in selling that property. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is, but right now I'm driving and we're not supposed to hold the phone while we're driving in Georgia. So can I call you back in about an hour? You call me back when I get back home?
Sure. About, what is it? About 5 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay. I will call you
All
then.
right.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you. Bye.
All right.
I'm sorry, but the person I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box. person you are trying to reach. I'm sorry, the person you are. Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 5737 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Keith, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Carrie Lynn Lane. Looks like you filled out a form on my website saying that you're interested in selling that property. If you could, give me a call back at 817-915-6860. Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is Josephine there?
Yes, speaking.
Hey, Josephine, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Oak Drive. Looked like you had filled out a form on my website saying that you were interested in selling that property. Is that correct?
Correct.
Awesome. How much were you looking to get for it?
If I could get to 80 or 300 for it.
Okay. Well, tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
When we bought this house, it was in a perfect condition, so we didn't do anything about it. But the shower in my bathroom and my toilet have a water leak. Just need new carpets for the bedrooms. But the rest of the house is okay. They look good to me.
Okay. What's got you looking to sell?
Because I'm the only one making money. My husband passed away last year after him. So it's been hard for me. With my SSA and pension, it's not enough to make it. And I have bills pile up. I need to pay for it.
Understood. I'm sorry to hear about your husband's passing.
Thank you.
All right. So a little bit of plumbing work in the bathroom and then just some other little minor cosmetics, but nothing too crazy, right?
Yep.
And you said 280 to 300. How'd you come up with that number?
When the bank told me that my house is worth $325,000, so I go with that.
When you say the bank told you, how did they tell you that?
They just told me on the phone. It was gonna help me lower my mortgage and like that. But
So over the phone, they said your house is worth $325,000, and you were asking about doing a loan modification.
I was, but it didn't go through. So
Okay. So
my house is inside a golf course area.
I see that. All right. Normally banks don't just tell you how much a house is worth. That's a pretty unique little scenario there. Normally they would want to send out like an actual appraiser to look at the inside, measure the rooms, and do all of that. It's a little bit unique that they just over the phone were willing to tell you what they thought the property was worth.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Oh, she didn't like what I was saying. Just straight hung up on me. Well, she was about to get her heart broken anyways. Awesome. Fantastic. Recalibration. Just go ahead and cross out all those numbers, because all of those were irrelevant. How many does that put me at? 1, 2, 3, 4 conversations. Twice I've been hung up on. 6 more, RJ. 6 more. She said, all right. Click.
Hi, you've reached Lee Schley at Schley's Land Development. I'm not able to take your call at the moment. Leave your name and number, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hey, Lee, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Pine Street. If you could give me a call back at 817-915-6860. Thank you. Oh, this is the one I needed anyways. All right. Speaking into existence. Lock it up. Dispo it on the same call.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated.
Answer the phone. Be on DND. Yes.
Your call has been
No.
forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 757-675 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Tamara, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Benton Street. Looked like you filled out a form on my website about selling that property. If you could, give me a call back at 817-915-6860. Thank you.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Deborah, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Edge Hill Drive. Looked like you filled out a form on my website about selling that property. If you could, give me a call back at 817-915-6860. Thank you.
call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 575-802 is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any. Hi, this is Tara. I missed your call. Hi, this is Tara. I missed your call. Leave your name, number, and a short message, and I'll get back to you. Thanks.
Hey, Tara, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Highland Road. Looked like you filled out a form on my website about selling that property. If you could, give me a call back at 817-915-6860. Thank you.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
This is RJ Bates about the property in Laredo, Texas.
Thanks, RJ Bates. Please stay on the line. I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message, please reply after the tone.
Hey, Ricardo, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there in Laredo. Looked like you had filled out a form on my website about selling that property. If you could, give me a call back at 817-915-6860. Thank you.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
RJ Bates calling about Inverness Road. You had filled out a form about selling that property.
Thanks, Bates. Please stay on the line.
Hello?
Hey, is Zachary there?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Zachary, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Inverness Road.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Good. You still looking to sell that property?
Yes, sir. I sure am.
Awesome. How much you looking to get for it?
I was hoping around 350. I know y'all got to make profit on it and all that good stuff, so I was hoping around 350. I've done a lot of upgrades and updates to it, so just I'm hoping to try to get some money out of it, pay off my debts, and walk away with something.
All righty. Let's look this up here real quick. What's got you needing to sell? Just pay that debt?
Debt and basically job and all that stuff. A bunch of transitions happening, so just trying to make life a little bit easier, breathable,
Gotcha. So you mentioned 350. You feel like that leaves enough room in there for me to come in and to make profit. How did you kind of come up with that math there?
A lot of the comps in the area for my address and stuff, a lot of the comps are pulling around 390, 380. I don't know really what's that for you, but as far as the comps and stuff, I've got a couple offers. Some of that 330, 335, and just I was hoping to get around the 350 margin.
Okay.
How are you? Doing all right.
So your little neighborhood there, does it have a bunch of 2025s, or is that a separate neighborhood that has the new builds around it?
It's a separate. It's right behind me. The HOA and everything like that's a lot higher for the newer ones. Mine's the older one that's a little bit more desirable. It's grandfathered into a lot of stuff. You get so.
Gotcha. All right. Well, when I initially pulled up my comps, it was like there was a ton of them. Then I realized they're all 2025. That makes a lot.
There's some like mine's a 2008. I've done about probably $15,000 to $20,000 worth of upgrades in the house. I'm sitting at around. Let's see. I just did wood floors. I got wooden floors, 50/50. So I've got tile and wood in the bedrooms, wood in the bedrooms, tile in all the wet areas like the kitchen, baths, laundry room, all the entryways, like it leads out with the tile. And then so all the bedrooms and closets have wood. And then all the appliances are replaced and upgraded to Samsung, the new Samsung Smart appliances. Got a Samsung double oven, Samsung Smart fridge, dishwasher, you name it. Over the range, microwave. And then I've got there's a couple just need some touch-up paint, but other than that, there's a little bit of work touch-up paint-wise, filling holes and stuff, but
right.
It shouldn't take a whole lot.
So I see that there are a couple of comps in that 380, 370 range. There's quite a bit, 350 to 360 range. So say if we could sell it for 380, you selling it to us for 350 wouldn't work because it doesn't really leave us anything. Like if we were to buy it for 350 and sell it for 380 just with realtor commissions, we would be breaking even. That's not even including the closing costs that we pay when we buy it from you, closing costs, holding costs, utilities, all of that. So it would need to be pretty significantly discounted for a cash offer. Now you said you've already gotten some offers for 335. Were those from investors?
Yeah, there is one investor at Austin I talked to, and he was looking to see about getting it for 335. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just letting you know I'm trying to shop all their offers, hoping to get most bang for my buck. And so
yeah, I would probably that. I don't know what his plans are there. Did he mention anything like a novation or anything like that?
No.
That if he could do 335, I have no idea what his strategy is, but that's a hell of an offer for you from an investor.
Okay. Well, what are you looking at? What are you thinking? If you were to make an offer, even if right?
I would be starting with a 2. I wouldn't even be in the 3s.
Okay.
So I wouldn't be anywhere close to that. So, all right, man. Best of luck. Bye bye.
I appreciate you. Bye-bye.
The guy I needed to talk to called me back. Ricardo.
Hello.
Hey, is this Ricardo?
This is his wife.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Ricardo. Ricardo left, I guess he filled out a form on my website about you guys needing to sell your property there in Laredo.
Yes.
Are you guys still looking to sell that property?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Did you have an idea of how much y'all were wanting for that?
I know it. Well, it's a 2 lot, so it's that one in the lot in next door of it, and we're looking around 325.
Okay.
Because the next lot has like a swimming pool in it and stuff like that.
Okay, when you say lot, is it a And is it 2 houses or is it a house and an extra lot?
No, it's a house and then an extra lot.
Okay. Okay, I see it now. So yeah, that extra lot, y'all just basically built a swimming pool and like stuff like that on top of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking at it from up top. Is that an additional unit over there, or is that just a little sitting area by the pool?
Oh no, it's just a little sitting area. It's just like a little. Well, it's because it's like a palapa, and it has restrooms, and it has like in each restroom has a shower.
Gotcha. So how did y'all come up with 350?
Well, I mean, because we found, because we actually was with a real estate. We're trying to see if we had sold our house with this real estater, but we had put it in the market since October, and we haven't seen we haven't heard anything from that real estater. So I was like, let me go ahead and just check to see if we could find someone else that will help us out to sell it faster. Because I think we have a foreclosure for next month. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to lose it, but I mean, either like I want to sell it so I could get at least something from the house.
Okay. So you have it listed right now with a realtor, but
I have it what?
You have it listed on the MLS with a realtor.
Yes.
And that's with Leonello Cruz?
Yes.
But you don't hear anything from him?
No. Last time he said someone's going to come and see the house, but then nobody ever came and see the house or anything like that. Like he always tells us that we have somebody that's going to come and see, but and then after that, like something happens that they cancel the appointment. So that's why like I was like, no, let me go ahead and just check to see if anybody else will help us out.
Okay. So I guess I'm a little confused because you have it listed and it's not selling, and you have a foreclosure coming up next month. And when I asked you how much you wanted for the house, you told me $350, but it's listed on the market for $282.
Okay. And that's only for the house, right?
I have no idea. I'm just looking. No, property has to be sold together with swimming pool. So no.
Oh, it's for the swimming pool too.
Right.
Okay, yeah, that's what he gave us. But when I called to my mortgage company, they told me that my house by itself it's supposed to be more than what I'm selling my 2 properties together. I'm like, oh well, I didn't even know that because it's my first time. I don't really know about numbers and how much to sell my house for or anything like that.
Right. Did you ask the mortgage company if they wanted to come buy it, since they told you it was worth more than what you're asking when no one's giving it to you?
No, I don't.
I mean,
know.
that's crazy because they're going to come take it next month and no one's giving you the 282. I mean, it's been on the market for 46 days.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's pretty crazy that the mortgage company is telling you, well, you should ask for more when it's not selling right now, but they're going to be the ones that come take it from you next month if you don't pay them.
Yeah. See, because I didn't understand the person that I talked from the mortgage, because I mean, I kept on asking them questions. Like, I had to pay for the assistant program, and then he told me that it was denied, and I told him why, and then he told me that he kept on going around about the question I gave them, and I just got frustrated, and I just said, okay, thank you for helping me, and I just hang up.
I gotcha. So, how much do you guys owe on the mortgage?
On the mortgage, like for like the whole, like to finish it off, or
Yeah, the payoff.
I think the payoff is about 78.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You guys have a ton of equity.
Yes.
You can't lose this. I mean, is this set to go to auction on January 6th?
Yes. I think so.
Okay,
So I was trying to see if I had I didn't I said, in order for them to for them to stay in my house, I'm like, no, let me just sell it because I went through a lot of financial problems, and then my husband having got sick and being in and out of the hospital, and I couldn't keep up with it. That's why I went behind. And then I told them, but I guess I don't know. The mortgage company didn't really want to help any. So I was like, okay, let me see what I can do. So and then they told me in order for nothing like that to happen, try to have at least 10 grand in your hand so you could go ahead and get the payment, stop the foreclosure. I'm like, where am I going to get that money from? I'm just telling them I'm having all these different difficulties, and you want me to come up with that. I mean, maybe I could come up with half of it, but they told me no, they couldn't work with that.
So you're behind $10,000 in payments.
No, it's actually like about 6,000, 7,000, and but he told me just didn't have in hand that much. I'm like, okay, so how am I going to get that much right now?
Right.
But yes, I got a paper saying that it was like 7,000, I think.
Okay. Does your realtor know that you're in pre-foreclosure?
Yes, and he told us that because of that it was going to be hard for us to sell it.
Why? Why would that impact you being able to sell the house?
I have no idea.
That makes no sense.
I know, like I said, I was like, to me, it seems like he doesn't really want to help us. So I told my husband, no, let me go ahead and check and see what else I could do so we could have at least something from it, because I mean, we don't really owe that much anymore.
Right.
I think we had our house for 30 years, and we already had 22 going on 22 years paying on it. It's not that much that we owe anymore.
Y'all don't want to move either, do you?
Move to where?
Like, you don't want to leave the house, do you?
Not really.
You're only doing it because you just can't afford it anymore?
That and no, yes, we were thinking of, like, if we sell our house, we're thinking to use that money and build our own house how we want it, because we didn't really want the pool anymore.
Okay.
So I mean, we were going to use the money that we sell the house for to get another property and build our own house the way we want it.
So when the agent said that it's going to be hard for you to sell the house because of the pre-foreclosure, I mean, when he said that 45 days ago, that wasn't the truth, but now you're facing auction in 28 days. So now it's getting to the point where it's like, yeah, it is going to be really difficult to make sure that you get this closed in time, especially if you've already reached out to the mortgage company. They've already basically told you they're not willing to work with you. I mean, I think at this point, I'm looking at the pictures of the house. That's the other issue, is the pictures of the house are really not good. There's no pictures of the inside. Was that intentional? Did y'all not want to show the inside of the house?
Oh, no. He didn't even ask for no pictures from the inside of the house.
Oh, my goodness. Where did you guys find this guy?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't really know because it was my husband that phoned him.
Jeez, this is horrible. He's like totally put you on a real bad spot. Like,
Yeah.
this is really not good. So blue sky scenario, what do you want to happen? You do want to sell the house, and you want to take the equity that you have and you want to go build something else that's better for you and your husband right now. That would be the best situation.
Yes.
Where would you go in between? Do you have a place to go in between you selling this house and you building the new one?
Yes.
Okay, so you have a place to go. So you can move quickly.
Yes.
Now, the question is, in order to move quickly and to sell to someone like me, an investor, it has to be at a discount. And so you're not going to get all of the money that you would get listing on the MLS, which you're not getting right now. I mean, you just dropped the price yesterday by $15,000 down to $282. Did you know that you dropped the price yesterday?
No.
Is your husband maybe talking to the realtor and you just don't know it?
No, he haven't talked to him. He have like the messages and stuff, but to my understanding, he haven't even talked. Like he haven't called him back.
That's crazy. I mean, a realtor can't just change the price of a listing without asking for y'all's permission. But yesterday he dropped the price from $297,500 to $282,625.
282, how much?
$282,625.
Oh, okay, yeah, we were not even aware of that.
That's crazy. That's like not allowed. I mean, like, he can't just do that.
Yeah, I understand.
That's wild. So I guess my question to you would be, we are staring at 28 days from auction date. Are you guys in a position, like mentally and financially, to be willing to sell this for a discount to avoid the foreclosure?
And how much are we talking about?
Well, it has to be based off of what I think it could sell for in its condition today, which it's not selling at the price that it was. And so it's going to be less than what it was. And then we have to have a discount from there. But there's a lot of options available to us from the perspective of you only are behind $7,000 on payments. You don't have to lose that. There's options that we could come in and help you avoid the foreclosure temporarily. If you wanted to stay in the house, there could be things that we could do there, but it's just a straight cash offer that would, let me just do some quick math here. There's a property that sold. Oh, geez, that's brand new. Let me look at a different one. What year is your house? 2004?
2004, yes.
Okay. Just give me a few seconds here. I'm looking around to see what other properties that sold, what they looked like. Okay. And you said you owe 78?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know if it's 78 or it's less than that. I'm not sure.
I mean, realistically, If it's 78 what you owe, we would probably be able to give you somewhere in the range of 80 to 86,000 in your pocket after paying off the mortgage, because we would probably, because I think it's probably worth somewhere in the range of 235, meaning I would probably need to come in the 160 range, which would put about 85,000 in your pocket.
Okay. And say if we don't sell it in cash offer like that, and if we see it, we could like, if you guys could help us out on our payments, and then I don't know what another option would we have or what.
How much is your monthly payment right now?
Now it's it went down. It used to be 1,000 something, but now it went down to 876, I believe.
But that's not low enough, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's low enough, but I mean, if I could get it, because I was thinking of like refinancing, see if we had got it lower, but I mean that's doable now, like the 870 something.
Okay, so let me do some math here real quick. And that payment of 800, does that include insurance and taxes?
It's insurance, yeah. It's
Okay.
Taxes, but insurance, I don't really know about the insurance because I had insurance, and then after that, I don't know what happened, and they told me I only have property insurance, not death insurance. I don't know, something like that.
Okay. All right, let me do some math here real quick. Your property taxes a year are only $1,000. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Because say if I came in and basically refinanced you, so I became the lender.
Okay.
And we reset the mortgage where obviously I want to create some equity for myself. So we went from 78,000, which is what you owe right now, to 110. And I did that over 30 years. It would be $1,000 a month. I mean, I don't know if this works or not, because right now you've got a better payment. I'm trying to find a way where that would make sense. If I did 100,000 over 30 years, it would be $969 only, including the property taxes. But that's resetting you for a whole nother 30 years. But you could just turn around and sell the house still, and you just not lose it to foreclosure. But again, that's not been super beneficial for me. The other option would be I catch up what's owed in the property, the 7,000. I take over the payment so you avoid foreclosure. We fire the realtor that you've got now. Let me hire a realtor. We list it on the MLS. We sell it for as much as we possibly can, and then I take a percentage of the proceeds from what it sells for. That could be another option. That would probably put you more money in your pocket than the $85,000. It'd probably put a lot more, but it'd probably get you. It'd probably get you close to 100.
I was actually going to ask you that. What if is there an option that you that if you give like the payment to stop the foreclosure, and then even though that we're still there, like keep it on the market to see if we get somebody to sell it. I mean, to buy it, and then from there you get the percentage, and you just give us the difference.
Yeah, the thing there would be I would want to get rid of that realtor. He sucks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go hire somebody else.
No, that's fine. I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, I mean, whatever he's doing with changing the price without you and all of that, it's like we can't have that. We would have to have somebody else come along.
And would they be coming to see the house to see if it's more than that, or? Oh,
yeah. I would have my realtor come out there, walk the house, take professional photos, like. On your listing on the MLS, like if you go to Zillow right now and look at this, there's only 13 pictures of the property, and it looks like it was taken by a drone. I mean, they're all from like up above the property and just showing like your roof and the pool being empty, and like it just is not selling the property, right? I mean, who wants to live in your house? A family. A wife wants to see, I mean, you're a wife. You want to see like where my baby's going to sleep. What is this going to look like? Like right now, all they see is one picture that is very grainy from the outside, and then pictures of the pool being empty.
Okay.
So I would want to get professional pictures, redo this listing, and then set a price for what that looks like. Now, I'm assuming this goes for $235.
Okay.
Let's see what that looks like. Let me do some math here real quick. It's probably still going to put, if we were to do the catch up the payments and list it with a new realtor and do all that, it's probably still going to be somewhere in the range of $85,000 to $95,000 in your pocket, because we're only going to be listing it for $235. We're going to have to pay the realtor commissions, closing costs. We're going to have to catch up that $7,000 in arrears. So it's still probably only going to put somewhere in that $85,000 to $90,000 in your pocket. That's, in my opinion, that's probably what you're looking at getting, unless $235. Even if right now, even if you got $235. You're looking at walking away with about $125 in your pocket. If someone came along right now and you didn't have to do repairs and all of that, that's what you're probably looking at. You either wait on an owner occupant to give you that and you walk away with $125 in your pocket, or you go with someone like us, you avoid the foreclosure and you walk away with like $85 in your pocket.
Okay.
But the situation is that we've got 4 weeks. And so it's like, I can't, what some people do in this situation. And so I'm not trying to pressure you, but I'm just letting you know, I've dealt with a lot of people that have been in pre-foreclosure. You can't take 2 weeks to make a decision, because then you only give me 2 weeks to perform. And that makes it even more difficult. And every time you make things more difficult for me, that means I expect to make more money for what I'm having to do. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you probably need to go talk to your husband about it and be like, what do we want to do?
Okay.
Because 28 days is serious. I mean, we're getting down to crunch time.
Yes, I understand. Is there any way until what time are you available for today? I mean, when I come out of work, I could go ahead and talk to him and see what he tells me. He says yes. I mean, maybe, tomorrow we could go ahead and move him forward with it. He says yes.
Yeah, I mean, what time are you going to be able to talk to him?
Until I don't get out until 5:30, so I will be home until 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, that's fine.
Want me to give you a call tomorrow?
You could call me tonight, or are you good with texting?
Yes.
You can send me a text because I'll probably be at dinner with my kiddos at that time, but you can send me a text. I mean, every day is important. So I don't want to say, let's wait until tomorrow. Like, I take this very serious because, I mean, you're staring at losing like your house, you know, I mean, it's banks are unforgiving. And so I know how this scenario plays out, both where it works out for you and also how it doesn't work out. And so you can text me. That's fine. Cause I've got a whole team of people. So it's not just me. If you text me, I will get my team on it. We can get somebody else on the phone. If I can't at that time, we can send you whatever contracts we need to, but I will hop right on it, and it doesn't matter what time it is. So you just send me a text whenever you guys are ready, and we will either get on the phone with you or do whatever we need to. Okay.
Okay. And what number would I text you or call you to?
This number.
To the same number?
Yeah, this is my cell phone number.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and call you. What was your name again?
My name is RJ Bates.
J. Bates. Okay. All right. Then let me go ahead and talk to my husband, and I'll go ahead and get back to you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Oh, man. What a terrible situation. I can't even believe what I just looked at. I mean, there was a part of me that was like wondering if she was telling me the truth. Because I'm like, Danny, a realtor can't do anything without a signed amendment. And so them changing the price without them knowing about it, but that's a terrible situation. And like she said, I don't know. I've never done this. I agree, partner. Something doesn't add up there, but I don't even know if it's going to auction on the 6th. I mean, she's acting like it is. We just proceed. Go in and do the best we can. See if something comes from it. All right. We need to get a seller ready to go on the phone. The fact that they listed that house, probably for $75,000 more than they should have. My objective it.
Hello?
Hi, is Eleanor there?
This is her.
Hey, Eleanor, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on 36th Street. Looked like you had filled out a form about selling that property. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. How much are you looking to get for it?
Oh, 80, 85.
Okay.
As is.
As is. All right. Well, tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
Oh, it was my grandmother's house, and she died. And I've been living with her for the last 9 years, taking care of her. And she had Alzheimer's and dementia. And when she died, my mom died like 2 years before she did, off the wall, you know. And so anyway, my sister and I were kind of stuck with not knowing where anything was or anything, or I am anyway. And so I've been living here for the past year, and I am down to the nuts and bolts of everything because I don't have a car, and I was wanting to sell it, you know, fast because it's too much for me. It's 3 acres and it's 3 bedrooms and 2 baths and living room, den, dining room, and all that, and I just can't keep up with it. Like my electricity's off right now.
Oh, geez.
And I'm just getting into, you know, I've been talking to people about selling it, and I was talking to this one guy, and he can't get anything to me till next week. And I want to sell it today. I wanted to sell it last week.
Why can't he get anything to you until next week?
Well, he's in, where is he? He's in another state. And I'm freezing is why I can't talk, why I'm talking like this. And it's just because he's got somebody coming out here to look at it here in the next couple of days, that, you know, whatever. Anyway, I've been talking to him for off and on for a week, and I guess I misunderstood what he was saying or something, as usual. Okay. But where are you?
I'm in Fort Worth, Texas, but I can promise you this. I don't need a week. I need about 7 minutes.
Well, I got 7 minutes because it's going to be dark in about 3 hours.
Oh, man.
And it's like 30-something degrees out here as it is.
Jeez.
Well, it's not 30, but it's going to be tonight.
You got a fireplace?
Yes, but I'm not real sure it's working right now. I haven't used it for 3 or 4 years, and I don't want to burn the house down.
Oh, geez.
Plus, it's down in the part of the house that I don't usually use. I've kind of got it blocked off. Not blocked off, but, you know, I don't go down there. It's a pretty big house. It's got a pond in the front, and it's pipe fenced all around it. It's got 3 acres and a barn out back. It's not, I mean, it's just a lean-to barn. It's not like a big barn. Yes. And pond, you can see it's got beautiful views from this house. It's a great house. It's been a great house. We've lived here for like almost 30 years. My grandmother bought it, and I lived with her till 2000. We bought it in 93, and I got married. I lived out here with her and my son. He was 2 then. And and I got married in 2007, and I got divorced in 2013, and I came back here, and it just happened to be when she got diagnosed with Alzheimer's. So she had it she was almost 100 when she died. She was 2 weeks from being 100 years old, and she had Alzheimer's the last 9 years, and I lived with her and took care of her till she died. She died here peacefully, you know. About as peacefully as somebody can die, I guess.
Right. Man, you've been going through it.
Well, I've been really blessed most of my life. It's just today's not a good day.
Well, maybe I can make it a better day. If I end up buying your house, will that make it a better day?
Yes, it would. It'd make a better day if you could pay my electric bill.
How much is your electric bill?
I only need about $75 because I'm on the pay as you go. But the last 3 days, they left it on for the last 3 days because it was so cold. But it got warmer today for a little while, and they turned it off. And you got to love my Mafia public service company.
Shit. All right. Well, I'll make you a promise. Once you let me buy your house, I'll turn your electricity on. Okay. We'll get your. We ain't gonna let you go cold tonight. So let me really? Just I'll get you some electricity. I can't let you just sit over there and sit in the cold all night.
Well, I used to have a bunch of friends, but half of them are dead and the other half might as well be. That sounds terrible, doesn't it?
You know what? You sound a lot like my mom. You like
Really?
you seriously, y'all's voice sounds almost identical. It's throwing.
That's a good thing. Do you like your mom?
My mom's pretty cool. She's all right. Yeah. She might be.
That could be a bad thing or a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Right.
So if we call the electric company and if we give them $75, they'll turn that electricity back on.
Yeah.
All right, and they're pretty quick about it.
Yeah, they'll turn it right back on because I'm on the pay-as-you-go plan.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to figure out how to tell me to pay that here in a second. But let's get back to the house. I got to buy the house first. All right. Let's see here. I got 3 acres, 2,000 square foot. Now, shoot me straight. Does the house need work? Is it old or is it pretty?
It's old. We could do a video call right now, and I could show you everything about it. I mean, just the view from the front window is, you see the pond. I mean, it's all overgrown now and everything. But my grandmother, we used to keep it looking like a park out here. I mean, it was just green grass and no weeds but I can't take care of it anymore. And it's just, I've decided at my age that being rich is what you see when you wake up in the morning, and looking out this window makes you feel rich.
So
it's just too much for
the 80,000, how did you come up with 80,000 as the price?
Well, my neighbor was going to buy it, but I decided I didn't want anybody around here to buy it because I just don't like people around here anymore. Oh, Mulgee anyway. And he was going to get it. He was going to pay 80,000 because it needs some work. The house is livable. I've been living in it for the past, forever.
Right.
Well, it's pretty much since I got divorced. It's got running water and it's getting toilets work, and it just needs a lot of work. Let me see. What's the thing that needs it needs new carpets. It needs new carpets, and it needs some of the, my son lived here when I wasn't living here, and he's crazy. He's in jail. That tells you anything. And all the doors work. I can lock up at night and everything, and the yard needs a lot of work. It's a beautiful yard. It's got a detached garage and a porch. It's got a gated-in porch over there on the backside. It needs a new roof. The roof is 25 years old.
Okay.
But, let me see what else. The kitchen, everything, probably needs new appliances because these are pretty worn out.
Okay.
And let me see. I'm walking around kind of looking at it right now. Definitely needs new carpet, new paint,
Yeah.
But it's livable. It's very livable because I've been living here. It's got a master bathroom. It's got a master bedroom with a bathroom in it with a shower and a toilet and a sink and a walk-in closet back there. That was Grandma's room. All the closets are big in this house. It's got a laundry room where the washer and dryer goes with a door that goes outside to it. We used to have like a little place where you could hang your clothes or whatever. And that's a big bedroom. That you go into that bedroom, and it's a really big bedroom. And then that goes into the laundry room. And it's got a cabinet in there where you can fold your clothes, and a closet, and your washer and dryer in there. I don't really use it very often because what happened is after Grandma died, I walked away. I sat out here for like 2 months. I slept for 2 months. And then it started getting cold, and my sister came out and got me, and I went to her house, which was my mom's house, who had died the year before. And I stayed there for a year. I didn't even come back out here once. And then when I came back here, everything was overgrown.
And I had hired this woman to come and help me. She was going to stay out here with me and help me clean it all up, you know, and get it all back in shape and everything. Well, she came out here, and I was working at Casey's then, and when I was in town, I could get to work. And she came out here before I did, and she kind of moved in, and she wasn't supposed to have anybody out here. Well, that didn't happen. And then when I did get back out here, she had taken most of the stuff out of the house and burned it. I mean, pictures, stuff that you wouldn't even, pots and pans, and just, I mean, everything. She almost got everything, but I got out here and got her out of here. She was getting ready to squat in this house and try and take it away. And I got my machete out and started waving it around at her. Finally got her out of the house, but when I'd go to work, she'd come back in. But anyway, that's another story. I finally got rid of her, and then I had to regroup everything, and she had taken my washer and dryer and either sold them or whatever she did with them. And with the money, she put in her washer and dryer or whatever it was. And I've just never really got that washing machine hooked back up. I go over to a friend's house and do my laundry. But it works. Everything out in there works. I mean, I just don't think I had that washing machine hooked up right. And not really inclined that way to get myself bent upside down trying to fix it, because I'd probably get stuck, and then that's where you'd find me whenever. So anyway, you know, it was built in the 40s. I think it was built in 1946, 47, something like that. And the people that built it lived here until my grandmother bought it. So, you know, it hadn't had a lot of people in and out of it except for those freaking weirdos that I let come and I thought help me.
Gotcha.
But I guess, you know, that's just, I don't know, that's just part of the story, all this. It's got a lot of closet space. Got a hall closet with, you know, that you can hang things up in it. It's got a big old pantry closet in the kitchen, and it's got cabinets all the way around. And I don't know what else to say. It's got the dining room that has a cut, you know, like a seat window in it. 3 windows that look it's got 3 different direction windows in it. That's really cool. Used to be. And then it goes down into a den that's got the fireplace down there with the door out to the patio. And then you got a detached garage with a little roof across the top of it, something for insurance or something like that. That needs to be fixed, though. I mean, it's still there. It just doesn't look like it wants to be there very much longer. And the garage has got a little pull-down staircase that you can go up, you know, and store stuff up there in the top of the garage. So it's like a 2-story garage, I guess. And it's big garage. You could get 2 cars in there. And what else is really cool about this house? It's just a cool place. I mean, it just looks cool. Got the pond. It's probably not even a football field away. Does
it have fish?
Yeah, it's got fish mostly. It's got a lot of turtles, and we've got ducks. I've got like 12 Muskogee ducks out there on it.
Yeah.
They're really cool. Yeah, I was thinking about turning it into a duck sanctuary, but I decided I didn't want to do that. That means I would have to stay here. I was going to build a little deck out there, but I'm not going to. I don't want to now. It was just one of my fleeting things that I could have done out here if I wanted to stay out here, but I don't want to stay out here. I haven't had a car in like a year, and I can't get anywhere. Can't get a job because I don't have a car.
Right.
Because I can't get to work. And we don't really have a great big transit system out here in Oklahoma. This is a small town. I'm probably about 3/4 of a mile from one of the largest Walmarts in the United States. So, I mean, it's not, I don't even think it's a mile away, but it feels like you're way out in the country out here.
Well, it looks fantastic. And so I want to buy it. Now.
You do?
Yeah, but here's the issue. I can't give you 80.
Why not?
Because I can't base my decision off of what the neighbor was gonna do. I gotta base it off of what I gotta feed my kids, and the way that I do that is by being intelligent on what I can pay and what I can't pay on properties. But I can be pretty close.
75?
I can be close. So let me ask you a question though. What do you need in order to be able to move, and do you have a place to go if we were to do this?
No, I don't have a place to go, and that was like part of the the thing that I was looking for is like, because I need enough to get a car. If I can get a car, I can get a job.
Well, you should get plenty to be able to get a car. I mean, that's not a problem.
Well, definitely, but I need enough to get another place, and I don't want to necessarily live here in Oklahoma anymore.
Right.
I'm really tired of the town, and I was born here, but I wasn't raised here. I graduated from school in Tulsa and lived in California. You know, I just know I know it's not like this everywhere. So, and I don't want to be here anymore.
Right.
So, for my son, if he ever gets out of jail, which I don't know if he will, but.
So if I buy the house, normally when we buy houses, we need them vacant. So
Right.
How long would you need to get prepared to move out?
Well, if I have to get everything out of here, see this other guy that was going to buy it, they were going to, and they'd make a boo-hoo if I left everything in here too. I was going to leave a lot of stuff here, and he was going to, get rid of it or whatever. But he'd make money off of selling everything out of here. If I had to get rid of everything out of here, I'd need money for storage or enough money to get a place. My sister and her kids are vultures. So all I'd have to do is tell them to come on out here and get it, and they'd probably clean it out in 2 days, 2 or 3 days, knowing them.
So if we closed and I gave you like 5 days lease back, which means you can stay in the property for 5 days, we hold some money back at title until you move out. Would that give you enough time?
Yes, that would be great. That would give me enough time to get another place, even if it was still here, and get, and then I'd still have enough. Because I'm taking half of whatever I get and I'm putting it in some kind of investment. I haven't decided which one yet.
All right.
Plus, I've got Bitcoin that I can't get to because I can't get a phone that'll keep enough security and keep my sister out of it and everything.
You have Bitcoin that you can't get to?
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't really want to get to it right now. I'm sure they do their best to steal it. I've got my seed phrases and everything. I invested in Bitcoin back in 2009 when it very first came out, and then I invested in it again in 2014, and then I invested some more in 2018.
How many Bitcoin do you have?
I don't want to tell you.
There's the answer to all your problems.
I know it, but I can't get to it. I don't get into it until until people disappear over Bitcoin.
Yeah,
I tried to get my friends and everybody to invest in it when I was doing it. I was on one of the first email lists when Nakamoto's and whatever his name was first started all that.
You do know one Bitcoin's worth $94,000 today, right?
Yes. I'm pretty sure I got 6 of them.
Okay. When are you going to go get your money?
Well, when I can get a phone that I can get the
Oh my goodness.
The right kind of encryption on it and get my computer running back up and again. See, I've got a sister and her boyfriend that are scandalous, and they have done everything in the world to. She's even said that. She even said that to me. She goes, people have disappeared for Bitcoin. People have been murdered over Bitcoin. And now that's another reason I want to get out of here, is because it feels like everybody's just turned into, greedy sons of bitches.
Yep. That's the world for you.
And
Well,
my sister's been trying to steal my identity or impersonating me and stuff.
well, the good news is that you got on the phone with someone today that doesn't want to steal your Bitcoin because he has his own Bitcoin, and I'm going to turn your electricity on, and I'm going to buy your house. So,
oh my God, you really?
Yeah, let's do it.
You know, I just got on my knees about an hour ago and prayed to God.
There you go. God is good.
I know.
God is good.
It's just amazing that you would call right after I prayed for help.
Well, listen, here's the thing. God answers our prayers, but sometimes it's not the way that we anticipate. See, you got on your knees and you prayed to God, but the good thing is you didn't ignore my ad and you filled out a form and you said, hey, I need to sell my house. Otherwise I would have never called you. So God gave you the opportunity and you jumped on it, and here we are. So let's get down to the brass tacks so I can tell you what I can do. Because like I said, I can't do the 80. Okay. Here's
well, just the convenience of the moment is one in the hand is worth two in the bush.
All right. I love old sayings like that. So now listen, here's what I can do. Okay. And I want to explain how our process works. Okay. So you understand. Okay. I'm going to send you a contract. If you agree to the contract, which all it's going to say is that my company is buying your house for the price that I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put on there that we're going to close on January 9th.
January 9th. Okay.
Because
that would be good. I can get something together by
and then on January 9th, and then you would have till probably January 14th to get moved out. Okay. So we close on January 9th, but the way it works is that we're going to come out to the property after you sign the contract. We're going to inspect it, make sure everything is good. We'll meet you. We're going to take some pictures, do all that stuff. And then after that, once we do that inspection, we'll let you know, yes, we're good to move forward, or, hey, it needs more work than what we anticipated. This is the price we need to be at. And you could either say yes, or you could say no. Okay. So
I'm pretty sure I'll say yes.
So that,
because otherwise that's, they'll just find me out here frozen popsicle.
We're going to get your electricity on. Don't worry about it. You ain't going to be a frozen popsicle. So that being said, like I said, I cannot do 80. I need to be at 60.
I can't do 60. I can't do 60. I mean, it's worth more than that. It is truly, trust me, it's worth more than 60.
Okay.
It needs some work, but it's not going to, it's not worth it. Even if you bulldoze the house down, the property alone is worth more than that.
Okay. If you're at 80 and I'm at 60, what can you do?
Can we go to 70? Because trust me, when you see it out here, and if you, except for the, the mess it's in right now, I'm talking about the yard, like I couldn't keep it all mowed up all 3 acres, and so I just picked a little area right around the house to keep up, because all I had was a push mower. She took all my yard equipment and blowers and weed eaters and everything, so I just had a push lawnmower that a friend was letting me use most of the time.
Right. So here's what I'd say about the 70. I'm okay with sending you a contract for the 70, but I need you to not be surprised, because I am pretty good at what I do. Do not be surprised if we come back and we say, Eleanor, we need to be at 60.
What if you come out here and you decide that it might be worth more than 60? or 70.
Then you're going to be extremely happy because I'll give you 70.
Okay. Okay.
So, how do I get your electricity turned back on?
Okay. I just give you my account number, and I give you a number to call, and you just, if you have a card, which I'm sure you do,
I do.
you just tell them how much of it you want to pay on that.
Oh, wait. So when you say it's prepaid, what does that mean? You're giving them, like, if you give them $100, you have electricity until you use $100?
Right.
How long does that normally last you?
Well, I'm pretty frugal when I'm here by myself. It's just me and my dog. And he's been here since he was here when Grandma was alive, so if that tells you anything. So $100 would probably last me over 2 or 3 weeks. Over 2 weeks.
Okay.
Probably not 3.
So
they raised the prices this last couple of weeks. See, our electric company is mafia run. I guarantee you. But they raised the prices up because it got cold.
Yeah.
Which tells you anything how they are. So.
All right. Do you have access to your email right now?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm going to write up this contract. I'm going to send it over to you. Let me double check I got your email correct here.
I was going, what?
All right.
Yes, with all little letters.
Yeah. All right. So give me a few seconds here. I'm going to write up this contract, send it over to you so we can go over it together.
Okay.
And
Did you call me back before it gets dark?
oh, no, I'm not letting you off the phone.
Oh, okay.
If I let you off the phone, you might not answer the phone again, even though I'm going to pay your electric bill.
What's your name?
My name is RJ Bates.
RJ Bates. Okay. Well, everybody calls me Penny.
Oh.
My nickname, because I was named after my grandmother and she was still using it all my life. So, because I was born on the 4th of July, is why I was called Penny. Doesn't have anything to do with Eleanor, but Eleanor is my legal name on my birth certificate, which I can show you right here. I keep it closed.
I got you.
But everybody calls me Penny if you want to.
Penny. I like it.
Okay.
My name is Robert John, but everybody calls me RJ.
Really? Robert John. My son's name is Jonathan.
Yep.
My little brother's name was Robert Joseph. Maybe it's a sign.
And I'm technically the third.
Oh, really? Well.
Yeah.
That means there's 3 more of you?
Well, two more. Real quick, is your last
That was my grandmother's name. Eleanor Cloud was her name. Okay. And when I got divorced about 6 or 7 years after I was divorced, my ex-husband decided that I couldn't use my married name anymore. And somehow or another, it got into the divorce papers that I had asked to go back to my maiden name. Well, he thought my maiden name was from my first marriage, and I went all the way back to my birth certificate, so there wouldn't be any confusion anymore about my name. Because I'm pretty damn sure he got into my investments and 2 inheritances that I was supposed to get from my godfather and my dad. But I've been stuck out here when I was taking care of my grandmother, it wouldn't have mattered how much money I had,
Right.
Because that's what I would have been doing no matter what. And so I wasn't really worried about a whole bunch of stuff like that. Plus Alzheimer's is a horrible disease. And she had it for 9 years, and we were out here mostly by ourselves, and we got through everything okay. Like I said, she lived till she was almost 100. I don't know how long people thought she was going to live. My mom acted like I was keeping her alive. But Grandma and I were real close, and we did our best out here. and she was where she wanted to be, and she loved it out here. And you know, and it wouldn't matter. So I wasn't really concerned with all that, and then it became a really big job because Mom and Nikki weren't helping a whole lot, if at all. And I was consumed with watching her lose her mind. Kind of bent mine a little bit there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a while to kind of come out of it. Like I said, I probably slept for a year. She only slept for about 3 hours at a time. And she was very gracious. She wasn't a horrible, mean Alzheimer's person. She was very gracious all the way to the end. But she loved it out here. So that's what I would have been doing anyway, which is why I didn't fight back on all that stuff. And then when I don't know, I guess I thought she was going to live forever. I didn't really think anything through about for what I was going to do afterwards. So I've just been dwindling.
Yeah, unfortunately, as part of my chosen career path, I do have to deal with these situations fairly often, and don't feel bad about it.
I'm not the only person.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of life. I mean, you take care of the elderly, and then sometimes you end up in a bad place, you know, and
I guess I thought she was going to live forever because I sure didn't make any plan. She kind of made a deal with me when she first started getting sick, and it was like, you know, it's like she got enough Social Security that we could both live out here pretty comfortably, you know, because we're not extravagant. We weren't going anywhere. And, you know, we'd live on her Social Security, and I could stay out here with her, take care of her, because she did not want to go. And I wouldn't let her go into a nursing home or something like that. Because with Alzheimer's, they truly can do anything to them that they want. And then some. And so, that, you know, that's what we did.
All right.
We stayed out here for 9 years, and she never got really, really physically sick until, you know, there at the very end. So it was work, but it wasn't any kind of work that anybody would gripe about doing. You know, it wasn't.
All right, so we got two things we got to do, Penny.
Okay.
First thing, I need you to go check your email so you can look over this contract and make sure we're in agreement.
Okay, I have to check it on my phone.
All right. Just put me on speakerphone so you can still yell at me.
Okay, hang on. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, hang on. Are you still there?
I am.
Okay. How did I turn that one? Okay.
So you should see an email from RJ Bates that says purchase agreement, 1,400, blah, blah, blah.
Okay. Now I'm in my mail. Let's see. I have to turn on my sink. I've got it turned off because I've only got so much data. Trust, let me see. Where did the trust in the states go? Clint? No. I don't see. Well, here it's still. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's coming up. RJ Bates. View and sign. It's taking a minute to load, but it's coming.
No, you're all right.
It'll die when you know, it'd probably die right when it gets dark.
What, your phone?
Yeah, because I can't charge it up.
We're going to get your electricity on. We got to hurry up, though, before your phone dies. How much battery you got left?
Oh, I got 45%.
All right, you're good.
Okay, titanium investments. You got the legal description. Okay. Accept all the cookies. Okay. Okay. I got pictures on my phone right now that I was sending to that other guy.
Oh, you can send them to me when we're done with this then.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's where the adjusted purchase price is. Okay, what's it mean by? Because I owe 3 years on, or 2 years on back taxes. It's coming up on 3. But that's what I was trying to tell somebody. I said about the bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, because if I don't pay those taxes, then I won't have anything.
So the back taxes would come out of the 70 at closing. So do you know how much that is?
Yeah, it's about $3,000.
So you would get 67.
Okay. I'm really at a point where, like I said, one bird in the bush is worth 2 in the hand, or 1 in the hand. It really is, because that's down what it's getting down to. Okay. So that would come out of that. Okay, what's that mean? Assignable contract.
An assignable, well, first of all contracts are assignable, but what it means is that I can assign my rights to purchase the property to another entity or to another person. So if I wanted to assign my rights to buy this house for $70,000 to Walmart for $80,000, then Walmart would buy your house and they would pay me $10,000 and pay you $70,000.
Okay. Is that right?
It happens all.
That's how you make your money, isn't it?
It happens all the time. I've done it about 2,500 times in my life. So you're in good hands.
Okay, great. Okay.
You know what's really funny?
What?
Some people, what they do is they'll go and they'll say, hey, I'm going to buy a house from Penny for 70. And then they'll assign the contract to themselves for 90. And then they'll go borrow 90,000 from a lender. So they make 20,000 the day that they bought the house.
That's what I think my neighbor was going to do.
Probably.
Okay. Okay, you've already signed it?
I signed it on my side. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So is the one required field just
your name?
Okay, that's the required field is?
Yep.
Okay. Man, I was really hoping you guys would pay the taxes on that. That could be like
But
down payment on something.
But the beautiful thing is I'm going to pay your electric bill.
Right.
I am going to give you a warm house to sleep in tonight, and a way for you to keep your cell phone on.
Right. Exactly.
Thank God I called you today and did not tomorrow. Your phone would be dead tomorrow.
I know, right? Right. Have to
You,
put up with
Penny, you want to know what's hilarious? So I teach a lot of people how to do these conversations, right? And I've at this point I've taught thousands of people how to do real estate. And one of the biggest issues that we run into with people in your situation is getting a hold of them, because life is happening to you where you took care of your grandmother, you've run out of money, you need to sell your house, you got to hit a reset, electricity's turned off. You need this, right? You need to sell your property right now and hit a reset on your life. And on our side, people get frustrated when they start calling you and you don't answer the phone. And I tell them all the time, I'm like, put yourself in Penny's shoes. We're like, you don't know what's going on in her life. You don't know the reason why she might not answer the phone. You don't understand that maybe it's because she doesn't have electricity and she can't charge her phone. Like, there's so much that goes on. And so I always try to tell people, when we're in these situations where we're trying to help someone like you out, we have to be extremely reasonable and listen to what's most important to you while also taking care of our business. And so it's just, this was such a great phone conversation to have with you, to be able to see everything that's going on in your life. And hopefully this piece of real estate really does change the trajectory of your life to where, yes, you can go get a car and a job, but also so you can just go get that damn cell phone so you can get your Bitcoin out, because you got your future sitting there in the Bitcoin. You need to go get that. But hopefully this is the reset button that you needed right here.
That would be great. Yes, because I just need enough to stand on. I mean, because I'm 62 years old, and I mean, I'm a young 62. You know.
Yep.
I'm not an old 62. I'm a young 62. So if I can just land on my feet, I'll be okay. But I just can't seem to get a jump start right now. And it's just been very frustrating, and it's boiled down to no help. I don't have much family left, and the ones that I do have don't really have a big concern about my welfare, obviously. They're more into trying to get something than not.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Penny, I'll tell you what, I learned a long time ago that it's a lot more fun to go through life always caring about other people and not ever expecting anything in return. Just.
That's true.
It's like, what's the purpose in everything that we do if you're not always trying to help somebody, lift somebody up? It's one of the greatest joys I have in life. I love doing this stuff.
There's a lot of people that don't know about that feeling you get from helping somebody without expecting anything back.
Yep.
A lot of people don't know that feeling that you get when you do something like that because they've never done it.
You know what's crazy?
But if you have done it, you know that feeling, and it is a good feeling.
You know what's crazy is I wasn't even supposed to be on the phones today because I'm the owner of the company, so I don't really do this very often. But but today, an owner of a company reached out to me and he asked me if I would call leads today and do this. And I said yes. What time did you say you prayed to God earlier?
It was probably an hour, not even an hour before.
That's crazy.
I talked to you. I mean, I literally got on my knees.
That's crazy. Yep, everything happens for a reason.
Crazy is your last name is my legal godfather's name was Bates.
Really?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Jerry Bates.
I don't know a Jerry. We got John's and.
He was born here in Okmulgee. He was my dad's best friend. He was there when I was born, and I was there when he died. And we knew each other our whole lives, and he loved me a lot.
That's awesome. All right. So on the contract, all you need to do whenever you're ready, click on that seller's name, scribble in your name, and then hit finish. And then we'll be done on that, and then we can move on to the electricity.
Okay, I clicked it.
Let's see.
Okay, now I'm going to try and sign it with my finger. Here. I'm signing it Eleanor now because that's my legal name.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I got it all in there. It's not very pretty, but there it is.
Mine wasn't pretty either, so.
Yeah, you can't read hardly either one of them, huh?
No. And then up at the top right corner, there should be a finish button.
There's an insert button.
Okay, do that.
Okay.
And then now there should be a finish button.
Okay. Required fields are done. Tap continue.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's not one anywhere. Let me see. I have an edit and a clear. So.
Did it insert the signature down there?
Yep, it's there.
Look at the top right corner. Does it say finish or submit?
It has 100%, and I got that done, and then it's got a little arrow. There. What are the terms of service?
Hold on. I think it's coming through on my end. Because if it's showing you that, that means you should be done.
Okay. I don't suppose you could send me a card, could you?
Don't get crazy now. All right.
I'm already there.
All right. It didn't. It is not saved yet. What is it saying on your screen right now?
Okay, there it goes.
Oh.
Did it go through? It says, thank you for submitting your signature.
Oh, well then, yes, it is good. Okay. So now that we've got that done, what we're going to do is my team's going to take over from here. So you're probably going to hear from several different people. They're going to reach out to you tomorrow. They're going to want to get those pictures from you. We're going to send this to the title company. Title company is going to want to get information from you. But let's get the electric bill. We can worry about what's going to happen tomorrow later. All right. So you said that do you know the phone number that I need to call?
Now I've got to look it all up though. Usually I can't find my little notebook that had all the exact things all written in there, and because I usually I go down and pay it at Walmart. But like now I don't even have a ride to Walmart, so I've got to find it in my other book, which shouldn't be.
Do you know what the name of the company is?
Yeah, it's Public Service Company of Oklahoma.
Public Service Company of Oklahoma. All right.
I had it all on my other phone, and I got a new phone not too long ago, and well, anyway, it's just a bunch of yakety yak.
All right, pay my bill. Pay as a guest. If you don't want to create
You
enough.
need to go to PSO, and I just read off that stupid account number. The last four digits of the account are 4322. I know that because we just paid some on it the other day.
But I could just pay online as a guest, right? Because all I need is, let me see. I just need your electric account number, phone number. That's all I need.
Oh, okay. My phone number is.
Yeah, it's what I called you on, right?
You got my number, don't you?
Yeah, I could do.
539.
Yeah, I could do that. Hold on, I got it. All right. And then I just need the electric account number.
That's what I was looking for. My brain is not even working. I can't even think right now because I'm so happy. I think I'm happy. I am happy. I'll be happy when I get born. I have been living on my food stamps for the past, this year mostly this year, except for when I was working. So I have been right to zero. I need to I'm looking for it right now. I got all my Bitcoin stuff out here, and I can't believe I can't find that stupid little book. Hang on, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
I have somebody else about better things to be doing right now than me doing this. Now I'm looking for this little book I have. There it is. I'm so unorganized anymore, especially since I haven't been working. I can't believe I can't remember what it was. Well, I deleted a bunch of messages off my phone, and I had it in a message to my sister, but I deleted all those because I was done with her. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, I found it. Hang on. It is in here. I got the number you can call for PSO too. Oh, I'll take my glasses off. Hang on. I don't need them all the time, but for some reason I've needed them all day long today.
No, you're good.
Okay. This little book is almost so worn out. I found my little book. I guess I probably knew where it was all along. I just didn't want to find it before. Okay, my account number is 958-3512-4322.
958-351-24322.
Yes.
All right, let's see.
And it's to pay by phone. If that's what you're probably going to do.
No, I'm doing it right now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Make sure it's on the pay as you go so they'll turn it on right now.
Okay. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, because I have an outstanding bill of 200 and something. So I had to go to the pay as you go so they'll let you keep your electricity on. Because I was on that's when I had a job. And then when I didn't have a job, I went to the pay as you go.
Let me see if there's a pay as you go on here. Recent bill changes. Pay in person. Never miss payment. Payment assistance. Payment assistance?
That's just if you get on the D4 something or another here, which I've never been able to get onto. I think because my sister.
But it's called pay as you go, right?
it's down there, there's usually a little button.
Under pay my bill, right?
Uh-huh. They usually, it costs like $1.85 when you call.
Oh yeah, I saw the $1.85.
Yeah, that's plus.
Right. So if I pay as a guest,
I don't know how you pay as a guest. I've never done that. But
so it says, but if I pay them, surely you could call them. Like, does it automatically just come on? You don't have to tell them, like, hey, turn it on.
Pay as you go, it comes on right like when you hang up or right as the money goes in. Otherwise, it would go to the bill, the outstanding bill.
All right. You just want me to call them? I think I should call them.
I'm sorry.
Are you sure that if I call it right now, it's going to turn it on, though? Because it says payments made after 4 p.m. Eastern, which was an hour and a half ago. It would be on the next day. So is it going to turn it on tonight?
That's not on the pay as you go.
All right, but if I call this 1-800 number, that's the number 1-800 something or another to make a payment. Okay, so that's
yeah.
That's the number I call.
Well, I've got another number too.
All right, give me that number.
1-888-333-4026.
All right.
Or let me give you this other number too. I've got both of them. 1-888-216-3523. And you have to give them my phone number, my name is Eleanor Belmar, and that account number.
All right, let me call them real quick.
And be sure and say pay as you go.
All right, let me call them real quick, and I'll call you back.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Penny. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
I mean, you guys are just along for the ride at this point. We're going to call this the J-Dub special.
Welcome to PSO's Customer Solutions Center. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. Para español, oprima 7. In a few words, please tell me why you are calling.
Pay as you go.
I am sorry. Could you repeat that again?
Pay my bill.
Okay, great. I'm April, your digital assistant, and I can help you with that. First, I'll need to get a bit more information. Would you like to pay by phone? Sorry, I didn't get that. Press 1 if you would like to pay by phone. Sorry, I didn't get that. Do you have your account number and amount to pay?
Yes.
Okay, I will transfer you to Bill Matrix now to make your payment. Please note that a service fee may be charged. To save on your bill and avoid the service fee in the future, make sure to check out our paperless billing option on your My Account page. Welcome to American Electric Power Automated Payment Service. Please make sure you have your electric account number and payment information available. Para español, marque el 9. Enter your 11-digit account number, followed by the pound sign. You entered 958351243. Correct? Press 1. If incorrect, press 2. Please Please enter the 10-digit contact telephone number followed by the pound sign. We did not receive. The telephone number we have for you is 539. Correct, press 1. If incorrect, press. One moment while we verify your information. A fee of $1.85 is charged and paid to our vendor for assisting us in providing you with this service. Enter how much you would like to pay, including both dollars and cents, followed by the pound sign. You entered $250.00. If correct, press 1. If incorrect, press. We accept payments using Visa, MasterCard, debit and credit cards, Discover credit card, and debit cards with the Excel, Nice, Pulse, or Star logo. You can also pay using your bank checking or savings account. To pay with a bank account, press 1. To pay with a card, press 2. Enter your card number, followed by the pound sign. You entered 518.
Well,
That have been sent to Public Service Company of Oklahoma. For questions, call 1-888-83.
Hello?
hey, Penny, it's RJ.
It came on.
Hallelujah.
It came on. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're not going to freeze tonight. You sold your house. Reset button.
I hope so. I hope so. I'm ready for a reset.
There you go.
Here's my heater.
We're off to a good start. So go enjoy your Tuesday night. You can say some praise Jesus prayers tonight and thank God that he connected us. I appreciate you trusting me and giving me the opportunity to help you out. I know I like to do a lot of crazy things, and so I tell people all the time you shouldn't just give sellers money, but in this scenario, I think it was the right thing to do. So,
Oh, thank you so much. You don't know how much this means to me.
well,
Don't keep going.
like I said, thank you for giving me the opportunity, and my team will be reaching out to you tomorrow with the next steps. And like I said, there'll be an email that gets sent to the title company. They'll want to reach out to you and get some information. But we're going to get the process started and get you taken care of. Okay, Penny?
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you again, won't I?
Probably not.
Really?
Probably not. But you have my cell phone number, so you can. My team does a lot. Like I said, I really don't do a whole lot. This was definitely a God thing.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Penny.
I hope I talk to you again sometime.
Well, you've got my cell phone number, so you can reach out to me. You can send me a text. How about this? I'll make sure when we buy your house and you get that money, I'll call you the day of closing, okay?
Okay, great. Yes.
All right, Penny. I appreciate you. Enjoy your night, okay?
Thank you, RJ.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, man. That's why we do this. That's why we do this. Listen, if you don't do it for the right reasons, there's no point in doing it. I understand we make good money and we do all of this, but could you hear how happy she was there at the end? How much that meant to her? That completely changes the trajectory of what her life was going to look like. I don't know if you've ever been in a house before without electricity, but it's absolutely one of the most miserable things in the world. There was plenty of times where, as early 20s, late teens, I could not pay my electric bill. I sat in apartments with no electricity until I had to wait in my paycheck or go work an extra shift at Pizza Hut to earn tips. I know how miserable that is. I've sat in apartments in Texas when it's 20, 30 degrees outside and been miserable. So on the flip side of that, PropertyLeads always performs. Always. We had one conversation. I'm just going to write down these KPIs. One conversation that wasn't going to go anywhere. We got one contract. We got another conversation that wasn't going to go anywhere. We got another conversation that said, call me back at 5. I need to call that person back. I'm going to do that. We got another conversation that is not going to go anywhere. Another one not going to go anywhere, and another potential pre-foreclosure situation. I had 6 conversations, sent a contract, and we have a follow-up tomorrow or tonight. Pre-foreclosure. Could be fantastic situation with all the different offers that were made there. I'm going to call this last one back, and then we'll wrap up. I'm breaking all my rules right now. 2 hours is my bandwidth. That was an emotional conversation, too. I shouldn't be doing this.
I'm sorry. You can't leave a message because the person you call.
Thank you. I wasn't mentally going to be there for that conversation. So I'm glad she didn't answer. That being said, what some people aren't going to see is the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 2 hours and 30 minutes of me going, 21 dials, 7 conversations. 1 was just call me back. 6 real conversations. 4 bed, 1 contract, 1 should be a contract. That's a 2-hour segment. Now I would take a break, come back, do it again. Take a break, come back, do it again. Take a break, finish the day. So that's what it takes. It's It's what it takes. I tell people all the time, I'm like, you're just not doing enough. They want to know, how much talk time should I have? Whatever it needs. That call took me 58 minutes and 28 seconds with another 2 minutes, an hour with her. The conversation with the pre-foreclosure, 28 minutes. That's how long those calls needed because of their motivation, their circumstances, their needs, everything that goes along with it. But I could have easily ended up leaving voicemails on those. In fact, the foreclosure was a voicemail that called me back. So I'm gonna unpack today's call-in session. That was great. There's a lot to unpack from this. I hope you guys got value out of it. Can't wait to see what we're going to be able to do to help Penny out there. I really hope the house is in pretty decent condition. The numbers are fairly decent. I don't know what the estimated assignment fee would be. We'll let the team decide that. I don't decide assignment fees. I do acquisitions. I go get it where I think we need it. Let the team go make the money. So it was only 2.5 hours, but damn it, I felt like I gave everything I got today. So I hope you guys liked it. Show me some love. Like the video. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you.